Yeah, it's true. I'm a Dutchman, but I rap in English. See, I tend to get more natural when it comes to the English tongue, even though it's not my native tongue. You know, in Dutch I'm a little bit clumsy. So, on the contrary, with English, actually, I tend to get more natural. My body language changes, but when I'm writing my raps, when I'm writing my lyrics, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more to the core of the kid Sykes. The Originated Mixtape, the Akey Uranium, is a project that started not too long ago when I hooked up with my producer Akey, who was making this sick type style production. His beats are out of this world when it comes down to, you know, the instrument that he uses. He's from Iran, so he comes in with some traditional, you know, instruments that they only play in Iran. Uranium, Akey, kid Sykes, hitting hard before. After summer 2012, my producer Akey called me up, and he had this marvelous idea to put some together, you know. He had this idea to make hip-hop heads, you know, bang heads again. And as we are hip-hop fans ourselves, I fell in right away, and he was like, we should make a project in which we hip-hoppers, you know, really realize where we come from and give back to the community as hip-hop was supposed to be, you know, like hip-hop was back in the days. So he came up, we sat down, we actually started building concepts, and he started creating beats, and as he was giving me the beats, I started writing rhymes and really try to bring the culture as I grew up with, and really try to get back into that mindset, like, you know, hip-hop heads back in the 80s used to communicate to their own community, to their own people. And you know, with that type of, you know, frame, with that mindset, we was actually on the roll, starting to work this mixtape off, and that eventually became this Originated Mixtape, the Akey Uranium. Verse 2 has a little bit of, the songs on this mixtape actually, you know, are gonna turn heads. Maybe just to get a reaction out of you, or maybe just feel the vibe that we're going through. You know, I'm just trying to write songs on Akey's beat and trying to match his emotions to the point that you can relate to what we say and how we are actually rolling to this project. For instance, we got this song called Effort, which is like so raw, so uncut, in your face, talking about things that we went through in our lives, and probably y'all have your own, you know, share of experiences within that realm. But, you know, we were just mashing up some certain situations in like under 5 minutes, and at the end of the day, you might be able to relate to that, you know. My views on hip-hop in 2012 are kind of like a double-edged sword, you know, because I still have the love for hip-hop, even through all the changes it made, but I kind of lost track because, you know, the way hip-hop, when I was growing up, used to communicate to their people and really represent a community, like, you know, real MCs and real graffiti artists and, you know, break dancers came together and just really try to represent the culture. I don't see that much in hip-hop, so, you know, nowadays. But as far as the music, there's still some good stuff coming out, still some creative stuff. But I wish MCs and artists would have been a little bit more creative rather than being a little bit more business-minded. Not that there's something wrong with being business-minded, because, you know, everybody has to make a dollar, right? Everybody has to make a living. But, you know, as far as the culture to be represented, I think the community still needs a voice for their poverty, for their struggles, for all the pain that they still go through. So, you know, you can make money off hip-hop as long as you're doing it for a bigger cause. Yo, hip-hop, what's going on? It's the kid Sykes doing it live for y'all. Come find me on www.sykes1076.com, and there you can find me on that Originated Mixtape, the Akey Uranium, Vohu Records, 2012.
Baby got mojo, I think I'm going solo. Gary less length in this scene, a Lord Photo. Fly with no cash, fuck a domo. I'm still live.